Hello. I do hope this finds you well. This is your new moon in Gemini reading. I'm just trying to get the camera in the right place so you can sort of see what I'm up to. So, as I said, I do hope this finds you well. We are going to get some energy in for the new moon in Gemini, which is it today and tomorrow, the 26th? Let me just check. Yeah, the 26th, so it's today. So, as per usual, we should be getting some energy in from the AEIOU Oracle. And this weekend I have seen it in action again, and I am super duper chuffed. It is proving its amazingness tenfold. Where are we? Aha, separation. So that makes sense with the Gemini energy. We are right on track. So this is a card of alchemy and the solar plexus. This is trying out lots of different personalities, lots of different characteristics. This could be causing some turbulence in the digestive area. With me burping a little bit there. Nice. So we are going to read on this energy and see what comes through. So the energy of Gemini is one twin is in the conscious, the physical realm, and the other twin is in the spiritual realm. And when they work in harmony, obviously the pair get on incredibly well, and when they don't, they don't. So this card of separation, which I'll just show you again, can see the different faces, the different bodies, all reverberating and vibrating together, but are all very different. Let's have a look at what came out. Ooh. So if you haven't done already, please do like and subscribe and comment. I love to hear how the readings have resonated for you. Any interaction is good interaction. I love feedback. And as a reader new to YouTube, please tell me what you want to see. I'm really open to feedback. I have a vast repertoire of energy work that I like to play around in, and if you would like to feed into that and extract from that, please do use me as a tool. I am here to be of service, and as I said, I love to hear your feedback, so please get involved with the channel any which way you can, or any which way that you want to, because everything is an energy exchange, even if it's a thumbs up. But your subscriptions do obviously help the channel to grow, which is my intention, obviously. And yeah, then you get to follow up on readings, and I do share them intuitively when I get called to do so. And I do tend to work with the moon cycles. I do tend to get big surges of energy around the moons, and we'll do them for season changes and all that kind of stuff. And you can see that there's horoscopes, and there's some of my really old work on here as well, which is sort of where I started off. Some of it makes sense, some of it absolutely doesn't, but it's all there. So we started out with the Strength card. So this is, okay, so this is you overcoming the devil, the beast. This could be the beast within. And I feel like there is a burning down of the past and an enlightenment as to what worked and what didn't. But there is something still from the past that is maybe stopping you from moving forward in full force, and maybe something that is causing the separation, because old life, new timelines, all that kind of jazz could be a thing for you at the moment. So let's see if we can get some more on this sting in the tail, because there is a want to find balance in a situation that may feel difficult. Okay, so we've got the Trojan horse. one of my favorite legends. If you know Greek mythology, it's Troy, the horse that was given to the gods as an offering, but actually had a load of warriors inside that sacked Troy from the inside. So Troy was meant to be the only city that could withstand a siege. It did not, because of the deceit of, I can't remember who went after Troy now. Crap, I hate when my mind goes dead. Basically, this could be a heartbreak. The 3 hearts inside there in the rib cage, this is symbolic to me of a heartbreak, okay? And these 2 hearts down here on the wheels is about moving forward in a more balanced way, okay? But with this being in the upright, I feel like this is... It feels warm to me. It feels really warm. And with the light shining around the Trojan horse, I feel like there's something different. There's something different about this. Let's have a little look at the book, because I feel like there's... Straight to the page. There you go. Oh, it was the Greeks. Damn it. If it was that obvious and my brain wouldn't get it. Do you hate that? Okay, so the upright is difficult failure, regret, and self-pity. Now, what I was getting from this is that you are starting to see this differently. That's what I'm getting. And that's what I was getting with this moving forward energy on the bottom. So this is still heartbreak that you are carrying, but with this enlightened sort of, can you see the light shining around the horse? This for me is you're seeing it differently. You're finding the light in this difficult situation, in this heartbreak. Let's just read and see if it's got any nuggets of gold in here. It said, when this card appears upright, it seems like things aren't turning out the way that you expected them to. Regret, disappointment, and perhaps suffering are emotions you are feeling right now. If this loss is your fault, try to start forgiving yourself and do not wallow in self-pity. It won't help. Negative emotions like this are just holding you back from moving on. If someone else has caused your suffering, the only way to begin your healing is to start to forgive them too. At the very least, try to learn something from the mistakes of the past and move on. Well, there you go. That's what I was trying to say. So that was the energy I was getting from the card. So we are spot on. Great. But this sting in the tail, let's have a look. So there's... Okay, so we've got the 3 of coins coming out sideways. We've got the 9 of... that's a lot. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, but this is close the cycle. Okay, so we've got closing of a cycle. We have... Oh, hi. I can't see my... I'm sorry, Pete. Friend is here. So we've got karmic feminine energy, which is on a seesaw on its way out. Getting rid of an old timeline or an old self, that's on its way out. And healing from like a devil kind of energy. This might be overcoming, they're giving me the word obstacle, and fearlessly moving forward, I'm getting from that. The 3 of coins sideways is working on something. I'm getting like working with the divine and working with another person. This is a 3-way kind of energy that is seesawing. They're showing me like two kids on a seesaw, and one of them's like a lot heavier than the other one, and the bigger one is having to like make the seesaw go, if that makes sense. And this is the bigger, weightier energy is seesawing this energy in and out of your life. I hope that makes sense, because I'm seeing that more in a visual rather than words. So there is a cycle. Okay, so this is anything that was siphoning your energy. You've got a lot of spiky, grey, tormenting energy in this reading down the right side, down the moving. I'm getting moving forward is frictional. And they're saying toasty, creating heat. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't really make sense on a word level. You have to decipher. Okay, so we've got the Page of Spikes and the 10 of Hearts. Okay, so I feel like I'm going to read this Blue Flame card because I've got it in a couple of readings, but I haven't actually read into what it actually means. So we're going to do that now because I'm going to do something different for a change. Excuse me. So this also has something to do with not just relying on your intuitive hits. This is looking for research and evidence and, you know, like almost looking back in the past and finding evidence of why you should be making certain decisions. That's what I'm getting. Or you're seeing the logical reason why this thing didn't work out, whatever it may be for you. Let's just have a look at that. Okay, so this is Will-o'-the-Wisp. So thirst for, what did I say? Thirst for knowledge. I don't even have to. Oh my God. I can't switch my intuition off. I'm reading the cards without reading the cards. So that is also a message for you. Everything that happens in the reading is for the reading. Like your intuition around this past scenario was right. Okay. So basically it's saying don't doubt yourself. You knew anyway. Okay, so message inbound. If you're looking for a sign to start something new, the upright Page of Spikes is the messenger you're looking for. You are buzzing with passion for a new project or an idea that you can't wait to start on. New ways of thinking will help you explore how to make these things come to fruition. And you're going to enjoy learning every step of the way. Follow your passion and steel yourself for any challenges, because although there may be speed bumps along the journey, your wheels will keep turning. Go for it. Okay, and then we've got next to that the 10 of Hearts, which is your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This new project, this new thing, this newness that you are starting on, this new timeline, this newness, this new you is going to give you all the feels. It's going to do all the things. And the thing with the rainbow, as we all know, is that it comes in after the storm, the shit storm. So it says harmony, fulfillment, and bliss. The upright card means you are completely fulfilled and your romantic and familiar relationships are loving and full of happiness. The 10 of Hearts remind you that you are blessed because not only do you have what you need emotionally, but you give it back as well. You've created a situation in a life due to trusting your heart and following your inner wisdom, and you should continue to do so in all things. Okay, so this newness is that's a big sign for somebody. This forward moving energy, this 2 of Cups, this is a go. So if you needed a message, which is obviously Gemini energy as well, because it's all about communication, this is your message to move forward. Do we need any other energy? They're going straight here. Straight to the angels. So we're going to go straight to the angels and see what they've got to say about this 10 of hearts. Okay, so there was a false start. I'm getting straight away from that. A false start. A false start. Something didn't go to plan the first time. I'm hearing for some, not even the second time. Tower. This is a building. So this is 2 Arcana cards. This was meant to be exactly the way it was meant to be. This is fate. There was something that you needed to see. There was strength that you gained. There was a boss level you had to complete. There was a lesson you had to learn. There was something that needed to close out. And it was this. 9 of Swords is you. I'm seeing not seeing yourself because of the hands over the face. Not seeing yourself and holding yourself back. Not seeing yourself and holding yourself back. This could be you, oh God, I've twisted all my cards over. Yeah. All these things that you wanted to say, all these things that you wanted to do, all these thoughts, dreams, aspirations, you are holding back because of fears, obligations, playing small, being in hermit mode. There was a lot of things going on for you. And this is what you are coming out of. This is, I'm hearing like a full surrendering to self. All the parts of self. Not hiding anything, not keeping anything back. And going forward to your complete emotional fulfillment. Yeah? So we've got 2 9s there. We're definitely closing out cycles and jumping onto the rainbow. Okay, so we've got double strength in the reading. So you have overcome a lot. A lot. And then we've got the Knight of Cups. This is you like romancing the crap out of what you've been through. This is you like loving life. This is you literally romancing the crap out of yourself and what you've been through. You're stronger, wiser, more attractive, more, they're saying cunning, more just, they're saying enthusiastic, bountiful, pleasure. They're giving me all the words. You're more of all the things because you've got something to give to someone now. Yeah? And not that you didn't have something to give to them before, but you weren't giving your full self. You weren't giving the full vulnerability. You weren't giving the fullness of everything that you are, and the want to grow. That's also such a humongous thing in all relationships, in work, in play, in pleasure, in friendships, in relationships, whatever it is. In all relationships, there should be so much growth, and you weren't ready before. You weren't ready to grow, and they're saying at this velocity. Now you've created so much more space, and you're more comfortable in the fact that you don't have to get it right the first time, and you are stepping forward, being more vulnerable, being able to ask for help. Okay. So basically, you are healing. This is what you're healing. Those 3 of hearts, we're cycling back to this energy now. Yeah. This heartbreak, this enlightenment, excuse me, this enlightenment, this healing this heartbreak. And notice the 3 as well. This 3 energy, there's always been a 3-way. There's always been someone else in there, whether it's the devil or another human being. There's always been someone siphoning energy off in some freaking format, whatever that looks like to you, whether you've been cheated on, whether there's been third parties, whether there's been addictions, whether there's whatever it is, whether someone's put their work above and beyond you, whatever it is that makes sense to you, there has always been 3. And the thing that you're after is 2. So with the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, this is saying bad investment. So you're realizing it was you that invested into this 3-way. And I don't mean 3-way as in that. It might mean to someone. But this is you. This is you understanding, finding clarity, moving on, moving forward. And understanding that it was you, that is the healing, is understanding that you actually invested in these things that broke your heart. They weren't thrust upon you. Okay, so now we've got the 10 of Cups out here, okay? So just to make sure that we hadn't got the message from the 10 of Hearts, which is the 10 of Cups, we've got another 10 of Cups coming out. And this is sideways. This is on your journey. So this is coming in. Imagine that this is going to be turning up this way. This is on its way in. This is the newness. Receiving this 10 of Cups. You couldn't have received this before. No. You were right. Okay. This is clarity. This is the 4 of Wands. For some, this is the marriage card. For some, this is divine union. For some, this is twin flames. 1111. This is a celebration card. This is stable home. This is you crossing the finish line. However you want to see it, whatever this means to you, we're here. And the 2 of Pentacles coming out with it is no more messing around. No more flitting relationships. No more 2 on the clock there. Well done, Spirit. Love that timing. This is the real shizzle. This is no more playing around. This is no more being juggled. This is no more having, third parties. This is no more feeling like, I don't know whether this person likes me. There's none of that. And it's because you have changed. You have changed. Not because the world has changed, because you have changed. Knight of Wands. So we've got passion, rushing forward, fast moving energy. The Knight of Wands, even though he is incredibly fast moving and passionate, he can be like flighty, let's say, burns quickly. This is you moving forward with passion and purpose. Have you got staying power though? Okay, so the Star in the reverse and the 5 of Pentacles, this is lack and kind of like a destructive behavior. So I'm just going to read on that with another deck, I think, because I want to know whether that is attached to this Knight of Wands energy. Give me more on the Star, please. Give me more on the Star in reverse. Tell me more about the Star, please. Whoa, well, there's a confirmation. I love it when it's that simple. So cards that came out in reply are the Hermit, the 5 of the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse this time. And then we've got the 5 of Wands in the reverse. That is an excellent reply to the question that I just asked. Okay, so what it's saying here is move forward with passion and purpose. But first of all, we need to heal in hermit mode the lack and the destruction. Okay, so this is the thing. This was part of the seesaw from the past. Going after situations from a lack mentality and situations that were going to harm us. Yeah? I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to say any more because it's different for everyone. This is a general reading. If you want to book a personal, I would be honoured to read for you. This is not a personal reading. Please take it as it resonates. And if it doesn't resonate, then you can just throw it away. But this, the hermit, he's coming out of his hermit phase with the knowledge, yeah, that we don't have to be in lack mentality. We don't have to leave ourselves out of the church, of calm, of sanctuary. We don't have to be in conflict to get our needs met. That's not part of the storyline. But this is a lesson to learn. I'm going to put those right next door to each other because those answer each other. Wow. Did you see that? Oh my God. The cards are like speaking to each other. Like, I'm not joking. Look. Oh, you can't even see it. Look, I'm just going to turn the table around so you can actually see what's just happened. Because, can you see? The light is actually shining off the... How can I stop that? I'm just going to turn the table around and see if you can see it. Because this will make complete sense. Right. So, the star came out. And let me just move these just a little bit so you can see. Okay. So, the star came out. And then the 5 of Pentacles came out. And I said, what does this mean? And then in reply, we got the Hermit. We got the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, which is the opposite to this. And then we got the 5 of Wands. And then as I was just putting the deck down, and the card that popped out was the Star. Can you see? Which is exactly the same card. So you've got 2 cards there as a question and 2 cards there as an answer. And then up here, you've got the 9 of Swords in the upright. You've got the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Like, could you work out the odds of that? Could you? Because I freaking can't. And especially in the format that they've come out. Like, I didn't move those cards whatsoever. That came out like that. That came out like that. Underneath that. Like, honestly, no joke. I have no idea how I do these readings because they floor me every single time. Like, the placement of the cards, the way that they come out, the way that they speak, everything. It just feels so incredibly amazing to me that I get to do this. And I'm so honored. I just want to say that out loud. I'm so honored and grateful for this kind of... The only thing I can say is magic. I don't understand it, and I don't fucking want to understand it because it's just truly, truly beautiful. It's beautiful. Honestly, I did a reading yesterday and some body work. Blown away again. Blown away again. Like, honestly, I cannot stress enough how much this work means to me. I just can't. I cannot stress how much it means to me. It's so incredibly beautiful. This is stuff that, you know, you are working towards. I mean, you've got this flipped up energy, the 9 of Swords in the reverse, straight underneath the 9 of Swords in the upright. This is you coming out of this hiding and hiding your face, not showing who you are. You're gradually moving into this healing period. I'm hearing like healing balm, no more conflict. People are starting to see the real you. Like, I would say that you're probably starting to get some, people complimenting you on, that you seem happier, you seem maybe more together. Amazing reading. Amazing reading. So incredibly grateful. Thank you. Thank you. And now we've got the Fool. This is literally like two people talking to each other. This is insane. You started the reading with the Fool in reverse, and now you've got the Fool in the upright. This is truly amazing reading. If this is for you, God bless you. Because this is absolutely brand new beginning for you. Get out there. The Emperor. Bossing up. You've got so many Arcana cards out here. Whoever I read for, or who I'm connecting with at the moment, I'm just so like, I just feel honoured. I just feel so incredibly honoured to do this. And then you've got the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. What are you doing? What are you up to? This is you winning. This is you riding into your hometown like, yes, I fucking did it. I went out there and I conquered. I bossed up. I did the thing that I wanted to do, and I'm successful. Not because you tell me I'm successful, because I say I am. There's something they're asking me to talk about, this bird on the Emperor, and I didn't even know that there was one. There's an eagle or a condor or something flying in the distance, and they're not even asking me to talk about the Emperor. They're telling me to talk about this bird, and you're seeing things from such a different perspective. You're seeing things from such a different perspective that you don't even like see your old self anymore. It's like it's so far away that it's just a speck. It's just, I feel like you're getting younger as well. What is happening? I feel like I'm seeing this card like completely differently. That that is all part of the reading. You are seeing something completely differently. Like, I have had these cards for years and I've never looked at this Emperor in this way before. I never knew he had a blonde beard. Like, that's bizarre. That really is bizarre. There is you're seeing someone. You are seeing someone completely changed. Like, as if you've taken some sort of veil off your eyes, or this is a person. This is a person. I don't even feel like this is you. You are the bird. You're looking at somebody. That is what it is. You are this bird. You are looking at someone in a completely different format. Just realised I've completely changed cards as well. So we've got the King of Swords that wants to come out over here. What's he saying? He's saying something about like this evidence that you found. They're saying you can't keep thinking about it. You can't keep going through this evidence because it's like you're wasting energy. They're saying divorce yourself from this. Like, whether this is a person, place, thing, or just a thought process, it's like you have to like sever old connections and old timelines so that you can, and this is with love. It's not through like, fuck this person, I hate them, or anything like that. It's not like that. Like, send love, send peace, send joy, send gratitude, say thank you, you know, I can never say it, hapapono prayers and things like that is such a magical way to end. Oh, hi. I hope you are well. It's a wonderful way to be able to say goodbye, and it's going to create so much more healing. And any stagnant thoughts, any processes like this Knight of Swords in the upright is fast moving energy. Anything that's felt like stagnant, anything that's like, you know, when you get into those thought trains and you're like locked in the back of your head somewhere, like literally, what's the word I'm looking for? Just stuck. It's just stuck energy, ruminating energy. Shine some light on it, move past it, and create some healing. It's like these two cards for me are matching. This is like divine energy. This is understanding that you had all the things that you needed to win as a child. Like, you didn't need anything more than who you are to win. That's what I get from this energy, this repeating energy. You can see that this is obviously the guy as a kid. It's exactly the same. He loved riding his horse. He loved being out in the sun. You know, he was always gorgeous, whatever. Like, you had everything that you needed as a child. And just being you is enough. And this is the thing that you're understanding more than anything else. I want to get some moon energy in this place. Let's go to the moon. Let me just move her. There also might be a Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Well, there's another storyline down there, but that's for another post. There could be a Queen of Swords in the reverse that you might want to think about cutting off, because this may be the thing that's keeping you in your head. This is someone who can be quite cruel. This can be someone who can be quite passive aggressive. You know, it's when you talk to them, it's like almost being like stung by jellyfish. Love that saying by what's her face? Can never remember her name. Oh my God, Bridget Jones. And what else am I getting from this? There's the bird thing again going on in here as well. You've seen, you've seen this is, you're aware of this. But this person may be lying, stealing, cheating, getting away with something. There's a bit of smoke and mirrors around this person. She might be quite manipulative. This could also be a man. It doesn't have to be. I don't speak for genders. Like, the genders on the card are more feminine aspects rather than it actually being a person. But this entity, whatever this is stopping you from, looking past your current situation, maybe holding you back, has been creating some karma in your world, and stopping you from winning with making this lovely connection with somebody. Yeah, and winning again. So that's for someone. Little storyline. So we're going to go to the moon just to close off. Whew. This reading was hitting me big. I can understand why now, after getting all these repeats. There's no way of getting around this reading, I'll tell you that much. Very simple. Lots of confirmations. Definitely two energies speaking in tandem, saying the same things. This could be you and somebody else. You could read it like that if you would like to, if there is someone else that you are connecting with, wanting to connect with. Could be past self and, you know, new self. These cards are really not. Come on now. Nice clear message, please. I feel like they're literally fighting in my hand. Maybe the moon is bringing up some like conflicting energies for you. Maybe, you know, like old storylines from the past. There's a lot coming out. This is what you're thinking about. I feel I'm not going to take that because that was just too many, but the Empress in the reverse came out. So with the Emperor being up here, that's the only reason why I'm reading it. So you could have seen someone as being like a fucking arsehole, male or female, and you're not seeing them like that anymore. So I don't normally take this many, but I'm going to do like a quick scenario. So the Two of Moons, this is that opposing energy. And I feel like still juggling with this bad investment. But, you know, like it didn't manifest the way that you wanted to, and you feel like it went wrong. You're like, this is still pulling you down in the corner of your energy. I feel like 5 of Stars. What am I getting from that? I feel like maybe you're wanting to offer something to somebody and not actually. I'm not seeing hesitation. I'm not seeing hesitation. That's not what I'm seeing. Did you see that? Queen of Moons. Okay. Okay. So this is home. I'm hearing conversations. That's the thing that's not confusing me, but because I'm doing a general reading, I can't say stuff that is for personal. So like I'm hearing almost like conversations of people, of what someone wants to say to someone, and that's not general, that's private. So I do feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing somebody wants to explain. And also there's like I wish I could have seen things differently. Like I'm seeing somebody with, you know, like a crystal ball. I wish I could have seen things differently. I wish I could have known how things would have turned out. You know, maybe this has something to do with seeing someone clearly. I didn't see that you were the star. So I feel like if this is you or someone that you're dealing with, they didn't see you correctly, and you've got 3 stars out here now. So if this is you or someone that you're dealing with, there's some healing that needs to happen between you. And it will be different for every single one of you. But you've got 3 star cards out here, which means healing, healing, healing. 2 of them in the reverse in pretty much exactly the same place. And it's to do with this Emperor. An Emperor could be male or female. It's someone who leads, who takes control, who... I'm just going to say that, who leads, who takes control. You'll know who this is if that resonates with you, male or female. but you or someone that you are dealing with is seeing you or them from a higher perspective. The Sun, Jesus Christ, I've never ever had this card come out in this deck. Never. You are literally getting repeating cards all over the place. This reading is like somebody's confirmation. Big, 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 big confirmation. Because you've got 2 Sun cards, you've got 3 Star cards. It's just like, I have never, ever seen that card come out, ever. And I've had this deck for freaking ages. Never have I seen that Sun card come out. I'm hearing there was a wall. There was a wall between you. So this false start with someone, whether it was work or play or a friendship, whatever, something was in the way. A veil, a misconception, an ideal, something. Might have something to do with the Queen of Swords. But the light is shining in. There is a humongous hole in this wall now. So whatever was keeping 2 people apart does not exist. And I'm seeing like the Berlin Wall falling down. The 5 of Moons in the reverse. So basically this is the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So that's another 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is leaving lack behind. Letting go of lack, stepping into abundance. This is for all parties. Maybe someone didn't even see themselves clearly. I'm getting that. They didn't see themselves as being the Emperor. They didn't see themselves as... I'm hearing True Blue. What's that song by... oh, hi! I'm seeing more people on there. I do apologise if I don't say hello straight away. When I'm in the zone, I don't often see the comments, but I will always say hi. So hi, thank you for being here. I'm hearing that Madonna. True Blue, baby, I love you. Do, 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 do. I can't remember the words. Do, 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 do. Sing along if you... Oh, that's going to kill me. I'm going to have to put that on after the reading. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant. We have a Sacred Bond. I'm going to put that up at the top of the reading, and I'm going to change decks real quick. True Blue, baby, I love you. Dip, 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 dip. They want me to go here, I think. So we're going to get maybe like 2 of these, I think. So there's a sacred bond here between, and basically this is like unlocking something. Mind, body and soul. I feel like this doesn't have to be romantic. Please don't take my readings as like they have to be romantic. Hello, hello. I love how people say hello when they come in. When I read on Instagram, sometimes no one says hello. So thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, so this doesn't necessarily have to be a love reading. This is definitely a mind, body, soul connection and 2 souls unlocking each other. And I'm hearing like this is next level kind of stuff, whether this is a friendship, working together for work, partnership, blah, 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 whatever that means to you. So we've got the Green Dragon. Whoa. Look at that card. So this is an awakening. Awakening inside both parties. That's what I'm hearing. And this is coming from building deep roots. I'm hearing satisfaction, like actually going for something that is satiating and emotionally fulfilling builds deeper roots. It's like when you fight heaven and earth. Oh my God, what is the odds of that card coming out as well? It's got the Green Dragon on it. can't really see these cards. It's not very light in here. I need to get the lighting sorted out. I do apologize. We will get there in the end. We will. I will invest in some better lighting. And I feel like all these different characters on the card, all these different animal totems, this is you. This is you and this person trying out all these different characters, and you're coming back together. Or this actually, let me refrain. I'm saying coming back together. It false started before, because maybe you didn't even, like, maybe this was like maybe this was like you couldn't physically even know each other before. You couldn't even come into each other's energy before, because you were so, not in the right place. Like the false start could literally be, from the top of the reading, could be that you couldn't even engage in a sacred bond with another human being because you couldn't find it in yourself. Like, there are all of these different variations. Please find the one that fits for your circumstance so that the reading resonates with you. But this is a bond of mind, body, and soul. I did say just 2 of those, didn't I? Let me just get another one, because they're still going. Oh, if you are here and you like what I do, I would love a thumbs up. And if you don't like it, you can always tell me in the comments. I do actually really like feedback. And please tell me what you would like with your readings, because I am here to be of service. So please let me be of service and tell me what you would like to hear. Right. So we've got the Gemini. There you go, to close the Gemini energy. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love when a reading finales into a energy which is synchronistic. And you've got this heart in the middle, and you've also got this plaiting of 2 different energies inside on her little wand that she's got there, which is also the if you go and have a look at the Fucus reading, that will enlighten you as to what that means for you. There's a cycle that is closing within you in regards to your dharma and your karma. And the next phase of your life is going to be living in your dharma. You're coming from this next part of your life with a more enlightened, connected mind, body, and soul. And I feel like your relationships in your life are going to marry up to that. It's not them that's changed, it's you that's changed. But this is huge confirmation. Huge confirmation. It's like, as within, as without, like feminine, masculine. It's like all dharma, karma, all the different polarities of your life thus far are all coming together to be able to cross the opposing energies and to create this boop, 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 this tower of alignment within your life. It's like everything is going to fall neatly into place. I'm hearing you hold the wand, though, so you can tear it all down if you want to go back into your old programming and all that kind of jazz. It's completely up to you. And they're saying that this thought process that you're still muddling around with, this needs to exit stage left. Literally, it's falling off the table. Can you see this over here? This thought process here that you're still trying to regurgitate and pull from and all this kind of stuff, this is where the work needs to happen. And if you're interested, I will pull a card as to what that could be for you. I'm a Gemini sun and husband is a Gemini moon. It's hard to know which one of us it's for. Both, or he could watch it and find something completely different in it. That's the beauty of God's expression. We hear things differently and we see things differently. So could absolutely be for both. And the way that feminine and masculine brains understand information and all the rest of it and energy is completely different. So you may hear something that really resonates and take it on, and he may think about it he may take it on and just be like, that doesn't mean anything to me. So for both, for all. So it says spring, see your seeds grow. And I've been seeing hares today on the farm. So that's a big sign for me, big confirmation, big leap into the next part of your life. And I also feel like this little seed on the dragon is also the seed on your card. So something that you're growing, something that is ready to blossom, come to fruition, all those lovely things is definitely there for you. Just going to get one more. They're calling again. I'm hearing something about radishes as well. I don't know whether that means anything to anybody. Bit random. Maybe that's the little seedling that's growing. Somebody's got some radishes in the garden or in a window pot. I don't think you can grow radishes in a window pot, can you? There we go. There's the energy. Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. So that is another confirmation of the new moon today. So if this was for you, then I would suggest going back through the reading and taking some notes. Do you know what I am going to pull? They're not going to leave me alone. I feel like they're stabbing me in the back here. I'm going to read for this. I'm just going to say mindfuck energy that is still in the background. Tell me about the King of Swords, Knight of Swords in reverse. So that is confirmation again. So you've got Knight of Swords confirming the Knight of Swords. So this is the deal, okay? So this is what needs to be concentrated on. The Seven of Cups is all about options, okay? And illusions. So where have you cast illusion upon your life? Where have you chosen someone that was not for your highest good? When were you hiding self? When were you hiding parts of yourself? There's all this in the Seven of Cups. And if you're really interested in doing some really deep work, go to Google, search the Seven of Cups and have a look at the whole meaning of the Seven of Cups and journal around that this evening, because that will give you the answers to this thought process that's going round and round and round and round and round in your head. So that is an extremely powerful confirmation because we've got the Knight of Swords to confirm it. So doubling down. Thank you, guides, angels, ancestors. You have been incredibly informative and spot on this evening. I am truly grateful. Thank you so much. And to everyone that's come to the reading, thank you. I am going to close it there. And I do hope that you have a wonderful new moon and have a look at that journal prompt. I think it will be really interesting if you wanted some work to do this afternoon. And this reading's going to be good for like a month. The energy is, it flows. It's not just going to be for one day. So yes, until next time, my loves. Oh, it's making me so tired as well. I was literally yawning my head off just before I came on the reading, like massively, massively tired. It's weird. On full moons, I'm like full beam. And then when it comes around to the new moon, I'm like, but it does depend where your cycles are as a woman. It does massively depend on whether you've got outgoing energy or incoming energy and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. We're water bodies, I'm afraid. It's like the tide, isn't it? Going in and going out. Yeah, I'm going to go and chill out this afternoon and have a little bit of a relax. Yes, so if you enjoyed the reading, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment. I love feedback. It all goes into the bank and all goes to helping towards the channel grow. And if you want to purchase a deck, you can do so from the description box. The deck that I use is the AEIOU Oracle. Oh my God, good advertisement. I can't even say it correctly. And personal readings and all that kind of stuff can be found in the description box. And I keep pointing up, but I actually mean down. So Thank you. And I hope to see you again soon. Take care of yourselves.